So thank you so much for this. I just want to say, Helen, thank you so much. I feel like
Oh, thank you guys. I love this.
I didn't know how necessary it was until being here and hearing all of you.
I
Um,
completely agree with that. And I every time somebody's reading anything, I'm like, oh God, I'm so glad I did this.
um, I kept trying to find uplifting poems because I feel like we really need to hear uplifting things right now. And I have so few that are uplifting, but I have managed to find uplifting ones. So this is from my book, The Many Names for Mother, that came out this past September. Um, as the cat tries to knock down the lamp. What else could happen? My son's gonna wake up as soon as he hears me say anything. Um, all right, so this is Why Walk When We Can Fly. Toilet paper wings trailing behind him, my son flaps through the house. He's unraveled the entire roll in seconds. That's all it took to leave so much white behind. On the floor and in the air and in his hands. That's how he burned, I think. Icarus, that is. But my son isn't reaching for the sun yet, and I haven't taught him intent. That arms transform when they move that quickly, that the body is always just an instant away from becoming something else, from leaving the ground or returning to it. And he falls on his knees or face, flat to the hardwood, falls without knowing how it happened, and rises, having forgotten he ever fell. Maybe we need to do that too, to forget or fall more, to move against the past instead of towards it, because underwater, the wax must have congealed back to wings around him as the backward sun swallowed the whole bird of him, clouds and body strewn inside out, left white and bare as the hottest part of a dying flame. Or a star, maybe, one we watch night after night, forgetting it must have died so long ago to still trail the sky. And this is Other Women Don't Tell You, and it's the first Other Women Don't Tell You poem that I ever wrote. And then I wrote a whole bunch of them because there's a lot of stuff other women don't tell you about motherhood, pregnancy, and the body. And it's really bizarre reading this poem to you today because my daughter just turned 9 months yesterday, and this is when my son turned 9 months. So it's a really strange feeling to be going through all this again.
Right.
Other women don't tell you about the hair, how it falls out, webs between your fingers and streams in the shower and clumps on your pillow and on the floor and in the hands of one who still loves you. They say it'll grow back, thicker even, but you don't believe them. They've lied before. And they don't tell you about the split, how you can fit a fist between your left and right sides. You can work to make it narrower, they say, build back the muscle in your abdomen and pelvic floor. You can get it all back, they say, but you know that's not the point. And you knew that you'd be tired, that the body can only keep up for so long. They say the days would be long and the years would fly, but again, they were wrong because everything is flying and the rain is coming down the way July had never known it. And you think my body was an ark once, and you ask, would it still float? And in days, your son will have breathed air as long as water. And maybe Noah was a woman too. They never told you any of this. But the rain is coming and you are holding a wad of your own hair in one hand as your son's head rests against the other. And you think they never told you any of this. how your hands would never keep up.